Struggling to find the perfect eyeliner look that flatters your eyes as you age? You're not alone, but here's the thing, most eyeliner tips out there, they're not designed for us fabulous women over 50. Stick around because by the end of this video, you'll not only know how to apply eyeliner like a pro, but I'm also spilling a bonus trick that can instantly make your eyes look brighter and more lifted. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. All right, let's start with the foundation of a great eyeliner look. It's prepping your lids. Here's the thing. As we age, our skin evolves. It becomes a little thinner, a touch more textured, and sometimes a bit uneven in tone. Sound familiar? This is why eyeliner can sometimes smudge or skip in places where it used to glide effortlessly. But don't worry because there's an easy fix. Grab an eye primer or even a lightweight concealer. Just a small amount, gently patted onto your eyelids, can work wonders. This step smooths the surface, evens out discoloration, and gives your eyeliner something to hold onto so it doesn't budge or smudge throughout the day. Think of it like prepping a canvas for a masterpiece. Without a good base, even the best tools won't shine. And here's a quick bonus tip. If you're in a hurry or want to multitask, use a concealer that matches your skin tone to double as an eyeshadow base. It'll brighten your lids while keeping everything in place. Now that we've prepped the canvas, let's talk about the tools that'll bring your eyeliner look to life because having the right ones makes all the difference. Let me tell you the truth about eyeliner. Not all of them are created equal, especially when it comes to our eyes as they mature. Have you ever tried to master liquid eyeliner only to feel like it's working against you? Those shaky lines, the stark color, the way it seems to highlight every little wrinkle. It can be frustrating, right? That's why soft pencils and gel liners are game changers. They're easy to control, glide on smoothly, and this is the best part, are super forgiving. If you make a mistake, you can smudge it into a softer, smoky look or blend it out for a more natural effect. Liquid liners. Save those for the pros or special occasions when you want a bolder, more dramatic look. Oh, and let's talk about color. Black can sometimes feel a little harsh as we age, especially if you're going for a softer, more youthful appearance. Instead, try brown or charcoal. These shades still define your eyes beautifully, but without that stark, heavy finish that black can sometimes bring. Plus, they pair beautifully with natural or neutral makeup looks, which are so flattering at any age. All right, now that we've got the right tools in hand, let's move on to the fun part, actually applying the eyeliner. Trust me, I've got tips to make this step as easy and flawless as possible. Here's the golden rule when it comes to eyeliner. Less is more, especially when you're just starting out or experimenting with different techniques. I know it can be tempting to go in with a thick, bold line right away, but trust me, resist that urge. The best way to approach eyeliner is to start small and build up gradually. Starting with a thin line right along your lash line is all you need to create a base for the look. Think of it like painting on a canvas. You don't want to go in with bold strokes at first. Instead, start with light, delicate strokes that you can gradually build on. By doing this, you're laying down a foundation, and then you can refine it as you go. The key here is short, light dashes. Don't try to draw one long, perfect line in a single swipe. That's often where mistakes happen, and you end up frustrated. Instead, take your time with those little controlled strokes. You can always go back and add more if you want a thicker line, but you can't take away a thick line once it's there. And here's a pro tip. If you ever feel like your hand isn't as steady as you'd like, try resting your elbow on a flat surface, like a table or counter. This simple step will give you that extra bit of control and stability while you're applying your eyeliner, making it much easier to stay precise. Trust me, it really makes a huge difference in the final result. Your hand will thank you for it. Now, if you're sitting there thinking, okay, but what about that elusive wing everyone loves? Don't worry, I've got an easy way to master that too. Ah, the wing. One of those makeup techniques that can feel intimidating but doesn't have to be. Here's the thing, a wing doesn't have to be bold or dramatic to make a big impact. In fact, a short, subtle flick at the outer corner of your eye can be just as striking and way more wearable for everyday looks, especially for us mature beauties. The trick is to follow the natural angle of your lower lash line. Imagine that line continuing upward toward the tail of your brow and use that as your guide. Start small, just a little flick that lifts the outer corner of your eye. You can always build on it if you want, but starting small ensures it stays soft and flattering. Now, here's my favourite pro tip. If your wing looks a little sharp or uneven, don't panic. Grab a small brush, a cotton swab, or even your fingertip, and gently smudge the wing. This softens the edges and makes the whole look more forgiving and natural. The goal isn't perfection, it's that effortless lift that enhances your natural beauty. Now that we've mastered the wing, let's talk about one of my all-time favourite techniques to soften and perfect any eyeliner look, smudging. Let me tell you, smudging is pure magic when it comes to eyeliner. If you've ever applied a liner that felt a little too harsh, or you ended up with a few wobbly spots, smudging can fix it in seconds and make it look intentional. Once your eyeliner is in place, grab a small smudge brush, a cotton swab, or even your finger if you're in a pinch. Gently blur the edges of the line, focusing on softening the transition between the liner and your skin. This step instantly makes your eyeliner look more natural and gives your eyes that soft, smoky definition without being overdone. Here's another little bonus. Smudging doesn't just cover up small mistakes. It also helps your eyeliner blend seamlessly with any eyeshadow you might be wearing, creating a cohesive and polished look. It's like applying an Instagram filter to your eyes in real life. Flattering, forgiving, and oh so pretty. Now that your liner is looking soft and seamless, let's talk about a little trick that takes your eye game to the next level. Brightening up those inner corners. Let's talk about one of the simplest yet most effective ways to make your eyes pop, highlighting the inner corners. This little trick is like a secret weapon for instantly looking more awake and refreshed, even on those days when you're running on minimal sleep. Here's how you do it. Grab a light, shimmery pencil, powder, or even a cream shadow. Something in a champagne, pearl, or soft gold shade works beautifully. Using your fingertip, a small brush, or even the edge of a cotton swab, gently dab a tiny bit right at the inner corners of your eyes. You don't need much, a little goes a long way. The shimmer catches the light and gives your eyes a bright, lifted appearance. This step is especially great if you wear glasses or tend to have dark circles, as it draws attention to the brightest part of your eyes and away from any shadows. It's such a small detail, but trust me, it creates a big impact. You'll look fresh, radiant, and ready to take on the day. Now, let's tie the whole look together with a few finishing touches that make everything pop. Mascara is the cherry on top of any eye look. It defines your lashes and gives your eyes that extra pop of dimension. Focus on applying 1 or 2 coats to your upper lashes, starting at the roots and wiggling your wand as you move upward. This technique not only coats the lashes evenly, but also adds a little lift to open up your eyes even more. If you're worried about drawing attention to fine lines or shadows under your eyes, feel free to skip mascara there. Keeping the focus on your upper lashes creates a clean, youthful, and lifted look. And remember, you don't need to pile it on. Just enough to enhance your natural beauty is perfect. And finally, here's the pro-level tip that's simple but makes a world of difference. Using a soft eyeshadow to set your eyeliner. This trick is great for making sure your eyeliner stays in place all day without smudging, especially if you have oily lids or are prone to your eyeliner fading. After you've applied your eyeliner, take a neutral matte eyeshadow, something in a light brown, taupe or beige, and gently press it over the liner with a small eyeshadow brush. This not only helps lock the liner in place, but also gives your look a softer, more natural finish. The shadow acts as a setting powder, absorbing any excess moisture and making your liner last longer, while still keeping that smooth, defined edge. It's an easy step, but it's one of those tricks that makes your whole eyeliner look flawless, even through a busy day or night out. Now, here's my question for you. What's your biggest challenge when it comes to eyeliner? Share your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, you will definitely love this next one on makeup tips for women over 50.